All right, so this is our artificial intelligence session, and today is the presentation day. And we have quite a few students here, mostly in middle and high school, and they will be presenting their respective projects on what they've learned, what they've done in the artificial intelligence and machine learning class. So we'll kick off. We'll start off with Jaideep. Jaideep, it's all yours.
Good evening, everyone. Today, I, Jaideep Singh Anand of class 9th School, Venkateshwar International School, will present a presentation on Jarvis. So, Jarvis is a virtual assistant which can tell you current date and time, give you information from Wikipedia, search on site for you like Google, YouTube, tell a random motivational quote, help you in choosing a movie, and more. Library used. In Jarvis, these libraries are used. PyTTSX3 for, for speak, date time, time, current time, speech recognition so that Jarvis could hear us, Wikipedia to get information from Wikipedia, web browser to search on site, random to choose quotes and movies randomly. Speak. So in define speak, we are saying engine equal pyttx3 dot init SAPI 5. SAPI 5 is a Microsoft speech API which give voices to Jarvis. And then we are saying voices equal to engine.get property voices, and we are getting the property as voices. So basically property is a constructor, like we use constructor in Java and C++. Property we use for Python, and then we are setting property as voices 1.id. And so if we want a male voice, we can use 0 instead of 1, and if we want a female voice, we can use 1. And then Python is saying the parameter and then run and it. And the same thing, Python is also printed as Jarvis, comma, dot, dot, and then text. Wish, wish. We have defined a speak function and now we'll be using it. And also we'll be using datetime library. We are making r equal current r. Then if current r is between 4 a.m. and 12 noon, then the Jarvis would say good morning. If current r is between 12 noon and 4 p.m., then Jarvis would say good afternoon. If current r is between 4 p.m. and 10 p.m., then Jarvis would say good evening. And if current r is between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., then Jarvis would say hi. Let's have a demo of the code. So are you able to hear it?
We can hear it. It's very dim, but we can certainly hear it.
Just a second. I guess I haven't shared the audio.
Okay.
Good evening. I am Jarvis, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how can I help you?
So are you able to hear it now?
Very much indeed. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Now we'll go to take command. So basically take command is doing speech to text to speech. Sorry, speech to text. It takes microphone input from the user input and returns a string output and uses speech recognition library. So here microphone represents a physical microphone on the computer, and then here pause threshold is the seconds of non-speaking before a phrase is considered complete. Like when we speak, we have a pause when full stop comes and comma comes. So if that pause would be more than 0.8 seconds, so Jarvis would consider it as a complete phrase. Then it listens. So what we have said till now, it records it, and then records a single phrase from microphone, and then it tries, and then if query is equal to recognize Google, then it changes that thing to speech to text. And if it isn't able to change into speech to text, then it prints please say that again and return on none. And if it is able to change that to recognize Google, and it is able to change that thing to text, then it returns query. Let's try it. um, Second. Hmm. I'll say search Google for hi. So as we can see, it works.
Mhm. So is your application the one that's opening the browser tab, browser window and searching for hi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Keep going, please.
Then current date and time. First, it's saying wish me, which we have done here. We have said about wish. It's saying good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and then it's a
Boss, the time is 08 colon
it's a
27Q.
forever loop. It's saying query equals to take command dot lower. So basically, we are using take command function, and Python is able to hear it, and that thing is changed into lower, so that we can have easy if it will come in capitalization, so it will change that thing into lowercase. Then if the query contains time in query, so it will say time. It would then it would tell the user current time. So this is the code for current time, and then it's seeking what the time is, the current time, and then same applies for date. So let's try it if it works.
Boss, the time is 08 colon 28Q.
It's really fast. It speaks very fast.
What's the time?
Boss, the time is 08 colon 28Q.
Yeah, so it's telling the exact time as my
What's
watch.
what's Q? What does Q stand for?
So I don't know why it's saying Q. Generally, it doesn't say Q.
Okay, that's fine. No worries. Let's keep going.
And like, what's the date?
Boss, the time is 08 colon 29Q.
What's the date?
Boss, the date is 18/11/2021.
So it's 18/11/2021. So it's telling me the correct date. Now, web browser. Here, web browser library has been used. So basically, in this thing, it replaces search Google with nothing. So basically, it's removing search Google for. So if I'll say search Google for hello or hi, so it will remove that thing, and
Yeah.
then it would remove web browser.open, and this is the URL for the Google. And what we'll say, like if I'm saying search Google for hi, so it will remove search Google for and then paste hi here. So in the web browser, it would be hi. If I'll say cyclone or something else, so that will be done. And same applies for search YouTube for, it will remove search YouTube for and then paste the URL for search YouTube for and then new query.
Let's do this. Let's do search Google for Jaideep.
I don't think it will come. Just let's try it. Search Google for Jaideep. Actually, something else is coming. Search Google for Jaideep. So it has taken something else is coming and then
No, no, yeah,
Jaideep.
exactly. I think it was still listening to you.
Yes, sir.
But hey, it seems to be working fine, so that's great. Let's move on.
And then Wikipedia. So here Wikipedia library has been used, and then so first it removes Wikipedia, it replaces Wikipedia from nothing, and then so basically Wikipedia has been removed from the query. Then it gives a three-line summary of a new query. So basically here we are saying Wikipedia.summary new query. So here new query has been done. So if I'm saying cyclone Wikipedia, so it will remove Wikipedia and then it will write cyclone and sentences three. So sentences can be 5, 6. So I want a summary of that. That's why I've written 3. And then try this out if Wikipedia is working or not. And then Cyclone Wikipedia. Mm, It's taking some time.
Uh-huh.
No, there's some error. It will start doing this
Yeah, that's fine. Most of the
Good
times.
evening. I am Jarvis, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how can I help you?
too. Like, what should I say, sir? Which Wikipedia?
So do Wikipedia Buddha.
Oh, actually, it's taken that also.
Okay,
Wikipedia Buddha. Okay, sir.
right.
Good evening. I am Jarvis, your personal voice assistant. Please tell me how can I help you?
Wikipedia Buddha. Mm,
According to Wikipedia, Gautama Buddha, popularly known as the Buddha or Lord Buddha, also known as Siddhartha Gautama or Siddhartha Gautama or Buddha Shakyamuni, was a Rama who lived in ancient India, c. 6th to 5th century BCE or c. 5th to 4th century BCE.
Yes.
Nice, nice. So you're it's reading the first three sentences, I guess, from Wikipedia.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very cool.
No, sir, it's not reading firstly, but the introduction and the summary part of that.
Okay.
Yes, so then quotes and here random library has been used. So I have made a list for quotes. So I've written some quotes from Albert Einstein, Dalai Lama, Stephen Hawking, Elon Musk, and then it's taking a length. So it's generating a random number and then saying the quote at that index number. And the same process has been done for movies as well. So if we try it out,
A quote by Stephen Hawking: "Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change."
so actually it has heard me when I was seeking code. So a code by Stephen Hawking or
All
code,
right. That's cool.
don't know. Code. I want to hear a code. It's taking a go now.
That's fine. I think we got it. Let's move on, Jaideep. I think we're going to make sure that we are mindful of other people as well.
So, thank you, sir.
All right, Jaideep. Thank you so much. This has been excellent. So let's give a round of applause for Jaideep.
Thank you, sir.
All right, very good, very good. Excellent work, Jaideep. This was great. I think you demonstrated a lot of things here, like the search APIs from Microsoft, voice to text recognition, searching the web with voice, and not just Google, but Wikipedia, YouTube. And then also, I think you have some quotes and movies in a list in your Python program, which it was picking up randomly from that. So I think it's a good amalgamation of a lot of things that one can use as part of artificial intelligence. So great, great stuff. I applaud you and thank you for sharing that. All
Thank
right,
you, sir.
Very good. Let's move on to Ryka. Ryka, I know you sent me your link. Let me click on that and see. All right, so it says Alexa, open artificial intelligence. So here I am going to do that. So Ryka, why don't you introduce yourself and then I will do that. Go ahead, please, and tell us about your project.
Hi, my name is Ryka. I'm in 10th grade. I study in Indraprastha International School and I am learning artificial intelligence from Wise Academy. So today I have made a skill on the Amazon Alexa app, which we have learned in this session. So I think, sir, you can now play that skill.
Would you want to do your presentation before or after the?
Okay, I'll do it right now. It's
Okay.
just I'll show it.
Sure.
So this is the Alexa app. How does the Alexa skill grouping work? We get a few options in the app to make the skill which we want. We can choose one of the skills, like we get many options of the skills, so we can choose one of them and start working upon it by customizing the questions and everything. Now let's have a look that I have created. So you can use this.
I'm going to open the Alexa app on my phone. And I believe it said open artificial. Okay. Alexa, open artificial intelligence.
Welcome to the AML quiz. 1 to 4 players can play. How many are playing?
1.
Player 1, give me a nickname to call you, like Rocking Robin or Crazy Cat.
Crazy cat.
Hi, Crazy Cat. Glad you're here. Hope you do well. To revise your player name, say undo. Let's start. Answer quickly until you get 3 wrong. To undo an answer, say undo. Which subset of artificial learning deals with learning algorithms?
Ryka, you need to answer that for me. I will not be answering, so you should answer that.
So I'll have to answer that.
You now have 1 point. Next question. Who is the father of artificial intelligence?
Go ahead, Ryka.
It's John McCarthy.
Said go ahead, Riker. Not quite. The correct answer was John McCarthy. Only 2 wrong, 2 answers left.
So you can do that. Like you can answer it so that it doesn't get confused.
From a human, but can interpret output themselves.
Yes.
Natural process system.
Oh, it's asking for me to say what it is. Okay.
Not quite. The correct answer was iSystem. Only 1 wrong, 1 answer left, and you're out. Next question. An example of AI system.
Voice recognition.
You said voice recognition. Not quite. The correct answer was smart assistants, self-driven cars.
So actually that's correct, but the options, like
Sure,
I cannot fill all the options.
1 point.
Of
Keep
course.
on trying.
All right, this is good. This is good. So Ryka, tell us about how you created it and also your understanding of how the smart speakers work.
So I've created it by like filling up the questions and answers. I filled up the questions on my own and then like framed the questions and then I had given it the answer so that it is correct. And my understanding about the smart homes is like it works upon artificial intelligence first, and second, like whatever we ask, it gives us the answer. So that is like an example of artificial intelligence. And what is actually artificial intelligence? It is like when we insert or give the input to the system and fill intelligence into the computer or the system.
All right. Okay. And as far as Alexa goes, can you tell a little bit about how Alexa actually works? So anyone is talking to it, what is the process that's happening behind the scenes?
So it converts all our natural language that we speak or that we converse it with, and then it converts it into its own code that we have already entered and gives us the answer accordingly.
All right. Well, thank you, Raika. Was there anything else you wanted to share?
No, sir, this was it.
All right. Thank you, Raika. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Good job. Good job. All right. So let's move on to Tushita. Tushita, you have shared your presentation with me. Let me bring it up here real quick. So Tushita, I'm going to share my screen. So here it is. So please feel free to start off when you're ready, Tushita.
Are you able to see my video?
Yes, we are. Go ahead, please.
Hi, my name is Tooshetha. I'm Satish. I'm in grade 10th. I'm studying in Kendra Vidyalaya, Hebbar. Today I'm going to cover AI, which is also known as artificial intelligence. I'm going to cover the topics are artificial intelligence and Python with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, the capacity to learn and solve problems. Artificial intelligence AI is a simulation of human intelligence by machines. First, the ability to solve problems. Second, the ability to act rationally. Third, the ability to act like humans. The central principles of AI includes first, reasoning, knowledge, planning, learning, and communication. Second,
I think Tushita, you have some connection issue. I am seeing her being frozen. All right, Tushita, I think she just dropped off. Maybe her connection just wasn't that great. All right, so 1 second, let me stop sharing. Go ahead, Bosco, please, with your presentation. First, introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Bosco and I am currently in class 9th and I study in Montfort School and I am doing from Vice Learning from around 1 year. So I have here done a simple project called the calculator. So it works with voice. So I will just test it out and then I will tell you what it is.
Sure.
So can you hear it? Hear it?
No, we're not able to. I think you've not shared your sound.
Okay, sir. 1 minute. I will just share.
Okay.
Sir, can I stop share and share it again?
Sure thing.
Sir, should I start?
Yeah, go ahead, Bosco.
Starting? Sir, should I tell my name and all of that stuff?
No, Bosco, we got that. Let's do the demo.
Okay, sir.
Hi, I am Nora. Please enter the numbers you want to calculate. Example, 3 plus 3.
4 multiplied by 4.
Your value is.
Sir, so basically it works on the system of operator. So in the first few lines, sir, you can see me that I am doing speech recognition. I am importing speech recognition and I am importing, sir, PITTSX3 as P. So sir, what it do is that it converts text into speech, or sir speech into text, sir, both this thing. And then sir, in the engine I am giving the voice assistant her voice. So sir, you can see me that I have written voices is equals to voice engine dot set property voice 1 point id. Sir, so what it do sir, it gives her a female voice, and sir if I write 2, it will give me sir a male voice. So sir, here I have then added a line that, hi, I am Nora, please enter the numbers you want to calculate. So sir, it will just print it out. And sir, what the next line do is that it recognizes that I am after it says sir, it tells me a line line and prints it that she is listening. So sir, then I say that 4 plus 4 or 3 multiplied by 3, and sir then this operators come back, so they kick in. So sir, what they do sir, they from my voice they take out the numbers, and sir then they go through the operators like 4 minus 4, sir, so they go to the operator sub. So sir, they go like this, 4 minus 4. And if I write sir 4 mod 4, so it will go through the operator mod. So and then sir, it will just compress it in an def which is op1 comma oper and op2, and sir just print it out, sir. So before printing it also speaks that your value is, and sir it prints then with the string that was given in the earlier def.
Very cool. Very cool. So you are basically demonstrating speech recognition, speech to text, and then you are also looking at whatever operator was being said in the speech, whether it was multiplication, mod, division, whatever, and then you'd use that operator to do the whatever mathematical operation you need to do and give a response. Yeah.
Sir, so it why I chose this project, sir? I chose this project so sir, to make the calculation easier, sir. When you are just want to calculate in 1 second, so sir, you have to write it and then calculate it. Now you can just say 3 words and it will do it.
Perfect. Yeah, this is good. Great. Thank you so much for sharing, Bosco. Appreciate it. And a round of applause for you. Great stuff. All right. Thank you,
Thank you,
Bosco.
sir.
Absolutely. Tushita, are you ready now? Yes.
The central principle of AI includes reasoning, knowledge, planning, learning, and communication, precipitation, and the ability to move and manipulate objects. Third, it is the science and engineering in which in, in making artificial intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs. I'm not able to see the screen, it's stuck.
I have actually gone on to the
Sir,
second page.
I'm able to see your screen.
Right. I think Tushita's connection maybe an issue. Tushita, I have gone to the second screen. The
Now
other.
I'm able to see.
Okay, very good. Keep going, please.
Computers with the ability to mimic or duplicate the functions of the human brain. Artificial intelligence is the intelligence of machines and the branch of computer science which aims to create it. The branch of computer science that is concerned with the automatic of intelligent behaviors. Applications of AI in music. Scientists are trying to make the computers emulate the activities of the skillful musician. Composition, performance, music theory, song processing are some of the major areas on which research in music and AI are focused on. Example, chucks and smart music, etc. Python with artificial intelligence.
Okay, I believe it's a connection issue has propped up again, but I will try and cover the rest of the couple of slides that are there. So here, I believe this is more talking more about how Python is used so widely in artificial intelligence, and also you can use idle's Python shell. And then, Python obviously have different data types that we talked about. I believe Tooshetha is covering these sections primarily because we did touch on lists and dictionary data structures, because those are quite commonly and widely used within the implementation of AI. So I believe Tooshetha's, that sort of ends Tooshetha's presentation. Tooshetha, I went through the rest of the slides. Was there anything else that you wanted to share that's not in the slides, Tooshetha?
No, this was the thing what I made.
All right. Thank you, Tooshetha. I appreciate it. And I hope that you were able to do the projects as well, because obviously learning by doing is what we are going for, right? So make sure we continue to work on the projects as well. All right. Thank you so much. So this brings us to the last presenter of the day, Prithvi. Prithvi, is your connection any better? Can you hear me, buddy?